you probably, if you've seen my video on the Inductrix and one on the Q100, this is really going to be a comparison between the two. Saves you from looking at the whole video. These are great indoor flyers. They bind with a really good with the Spectrum radio. They're both bind-in flies. So they go beyond the toy realm. Most of the products that you buy that have the little radios, I still consider those in the toy realm. But this here binds with the Spectrum receiver, and this allows me to. I have my own field, my own settings with these radios, so it's kind of nice to have them both. The difference between these two is basically this is a full Naze 32. This is pre-programmed from the company, so there's not a lot of changes you can make to this product. This is fully configurable. Lots of fun, especially if you're doing outdoor quad racing. This is really a good product for staying on top of changing your parameters within Cleanflight. I think you can flash it to Betaflight. I don't use Betaflight, I still stay with Cleanflight. To be honest with you, for my skill level, there's not that big of a difference. So this is really more in keeping with the larger quads and keeping your knowledge up to date. This is great for indoors. It's a softer control, and it gives you that, you can stay on top of your goggle racing using your FPV goggles. Both of these have cameras, and you'll see a little bit of a video on each. And they both have similar quality cameras. They're not that great. Sometimes you lose the images as you're going through rooms and walls, but I've flown it up the stairs and downstairs, and they both work very similar. On service, this is serviced by Horizon Hobbies, and you can't beat Horizon Hobbies for quick phone service, North American. So you're going to talk to someone that is going to give you an answer to these products right away and open up a ticket, so if they can't solve it, it'll be replaced and redone right away. No question, top of the line service, A++. This here from HobbyMate does have some service, whereas if you get it from someone else, you go and you maybe try to save a buck, but if you have a problem, they're not going to service you at all. Then you got to put in a claim. It may be a simple problem, but they don't understand what it is. So HobbyMate was really there to answer a few questions around binding, and it really helped move this along. So I was really pleased with the service we received. And there's also a nice, on their website for the Q100, there's a great build video. I'm not going into that because you can see everything right there, and they're going to do a much better job than me. They're both Spectrum. This one here was obviously easier to bind, so if you've never done FPV before and you want to try it out, this is really the product to get. It's easy to bind. As soon as you bind it to the radio, all your switches are already pre-programmed for the Spectrum receivers. You're off and running. With this one here, you have to go into Cleanflight and set up your horizon and angle mode and acro modes, but that's also part of the fun. So both of them are indoors. Both of them have kind of fun. This is a little bit more advanced to moderate. This is definitely for beginners. Both of these are great for gym flying. I like this one a bit more. This is great for indoor and practice, but this one here gives you the real feel that you're flying your quad as you would outdoors. So definitely great. Both of them are great indoor flyers. I prefer this one. The video on both are adequate. I have no problem with either of them. Flying indoors, there's always a lot of interference from the lights on both, but you can stay connected and you can still do your flying. Battery life on both. This here has a, I'd say 3 minutes solid, 4 minutes good, depending on your battery. And it's programmed to stop, and it's done for a reason, so you can save your batteries. And this one here takes a larger battery, a 500 to 600 milliamp hour battery, and it will last about a minute and a half to 2 minutes longer. So you get a little bit more flight time on this. So this is definitely has some pluses on time. This one here, obviously, you have to build yourself, all the soldering and all the instructions for putting together. You need to have some soldering skills to make the Q100 work. This is pre-packaged, ready to go. So for the novices, this is definitely the way to go. So in conclusion, novice, intermediate to advanced, both are great fun. I'll give you the links to both down below. Go out and if you're like me, I enjoy both. But if push came to shove, I'd have to pick the Q100 because it gives me a little bit more usage as far as learning and using my skills for outdoor flying. If you're a beginner, then you definitely want to go with the Inductrix because it's going to get you started in the right direction for FPV. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, Emerald Minnows, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.